so it does seem like there is a great possibility we're going to be getting another trailer for the 6th season of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. over the upcoming week. Now, Geoffrey Colo, I think that's how his name is pronounced, the transmedia producer for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is basically talk for the guy responsible for marketing for the series, posted a tweet on the 28th of April, and it read, "Prepare for an exciting week ahead." Now, underneath the words that he wrote, there was a GIF that read, "The following information is classified, top secret, clearance authorization, level 6. So I'm assuming over here that we're getting something big over the upcoming week, and the biggest 3 things that they could do over here is either 1, present us with a second trailer, 2, present us with another sneak peek out of the premiere of the season, or 3, present us with the first 10 to 15 minutes of the episode, kind of like what they did at the beginning of Season 5, or before Season 5 started airing. One day I came back home from work and there were 20 minutes out of the premiere, the first 20 minutes out of the premiere of Season 5, out there on YouTube and on the Marvel Entertainment channel. Alright, this might sound a little bit weird, but I added this part to the video, to the audio of the video after finishing the entire editing of the video. Like the news I'm about to discuss over here actually surfaced after I was done editing this video. But it does indeed seem like we've got an exciting week ahead because it's 2 days after that tweet was posted and we've already got a new poster for Season 6. You can check it out on the screen right now. And we've also got new promotional photos for the new characters added this season. Some of them, not all of them, but nonetheless we've got new promotional photos here with the full descriptions for these characters. But alright though, the first of these is Izel, and Izel is portrayed by actress Carolina Widra. Now Carolina Widra is known for her role on Quantico, and the character that she portrays over here, Izel, is a mercenary from another galaxy who joins forces with the S.H.I.E.L.D. team in order to survive the perils of space. Now let us remember over here that we're going to be dealing with 2 kinds of mercenaries, the kind back on Earth, the kind working with fake Coulson or the new Coulson, aka Sarge, and of course there's going to be the kind that's in space, the kind that works with the space team or works against them. In this case with Izel, works with the space team. But next on this list of newly revealed characters we've got Malachi. Now Malachi is going to be portrayed by actor Christopher James Baker, and the character has been described as a mysterious assassin from a distant planet. Now I can't say much about this one, but what I'm thinking over here is Confederacy. He looks Confederacy, it all sounds Confederacy, so let us, and for the time being, assume Confederacy. However though, there is always the possibility that he does work with Sarge, but nonetheless, the use of the words distant planet, it kind of makes this sound more relatable to the space arc, the Finding Fitz arc. But for the time being, let's put a pin in that and move on to the third and last one on this list, and he's basically Dr. Marcus Benson. Now Dr. Marcus Benson is going to be portrayed by Barry Shabaka Henley. Now, the description for this character reads, a brilliant natural sciences professor recruited to offer his expertise to the S.H.I.E.L.D. team. But okay though, we do know who this character is, like we haven't met him, but we have read about him before. He's Professor L from the casting call that we got last July. He's a brilliant teacher in his 60s who's got a positive outlook on humanity, but at the same time is disgruntled, bitter, and a mess of a person outside. But alright though, that's one thing out of the way. The second thing is we're most definitely going to be getting promotional photos for the premiere of the season. Now I'm just confirming this based on what ABC, Disney, Freeform, all the channels belonging to Disney do. They always release the promotional photos in the week ahead of the airing of the episode, so expect that sometime by Sunday or maybe Monday. But yeah, do expect that. That's gonna happen for sure. I'm going to be breaking down those promotional photos as well as soon as they're out there. Of course, if they do add something to what we already know. But we've got the synopsis of the second episode. And yes, that's a usual thing. With ABC, the synopsis for an episode kind of always releases like 2 weeks to 3 weeks in advance. And it doesn't always give us much, but it still always gives us something. Now this one I'm breaking down on this video, but I'm going to be talking about it once again when we get to the trailer of episode 2, because by then we'll get to know a lot of stuff. Like for example, the names of the actors on the guest starring list. Who are they? Who are the characters that they're portraying? That's something that we don't know for sure yet. But we could still start guessing some stuff over here. So yeah, I forgot to welcome you back guys to this video. So hey guys, and welcome back to another one of my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 6 videos. And on this video we're going to be talking the synopsis of the second episode of the season. Now, first and foremost, we've got a title for the second episode of the season, Window of Opportunity, and I personally think it's very descriptive of what we get to read on the synopsis. So the header of the synopsis reads, "The agents struggle with the truth about Coulson on an all-new episode of ABC's Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Friday, May 17th. Now this one is kind of self-explanatory because we did watch the trailers, we did watch the sneak peek, and we do know that Coulson kind of emerges out of nowhere, and we're basically all sure it's gonna be hell for everyone. It's gonna be a shock for everyone. May is gonna be shocked as hell, Mac and Yo-Yo definitely shocked as hell, but May probably more than anyone. The one thing though I do love about this statement over here is the use of the name Coulson, and we know the new character is named Sarge. I'll do you one better. Actually, every time I say that I start thinking, what is Gamora? But nonetheless, I'll do you one better and go into the body of the synopsis. Window of Opportunity. While Fitz and Enoch struggle in space, Sarge and his team move forward with their mysterious mission on Earth. Now, I don't think that ABC are idiots to kind of give us a big reveal on the synopsis for the episode. But nonetheless, let's indulge the two existing possibilities, because the first possibility happens to be all about him being Coulson, either the butterfly theory like I mentioned before, or the, hell dimension theory that I also mentioned before, or a mix of both, as in hell dimension, but he was revived by Butterfly, and he's got no memories of his own past. Now that, as I mentioned before, kind of fits with Butterfly from the comics. The mutant Butterfly, she revives people, they've got no memories of their past, and they've got no empathy, sort of like no soul. But of course, when we think about the timing that the series was filmed, we can think of her as a mutant like she is in the comics. So if they present her as, Butterfly from the comics, they're either one, going to present her as an inhuman, or two, they're not going to define what she is. They're not going to say inhuman, they're not going to say mutant. They're just going to leave that topic untouched, keep that thread open for us to kind of guess, or possibly for them to reveal it on a future season, if she does stay around, that is. But the second option over here is all about the impact, using the name Coulson is all about what they think of him, Team S.H.I.E.L.D. So they meet this guy on the premiere, and he talks like Coulson, he sounds like Coulson, he acts like Coulson. If it walks like a Coulson, if it talks like a Coulson, if it sounds like a Coulson, it's a Coulson. Well, at the very least, that's going to be their impression, that's going to be how they think about it, and at the very least as well, they are going to be doubting if he's their Coulson. Like, okay, maybe something happened to him, but nonetheless, he might still be our Coulson. He's just transformed into this person for one reason or the other, and we gotta dig into it. We gotta find out what's going on. But that also brings us to the title of the episode, which links very well with the content of the synopsis, Windows of Opportunity. And then they talk about Fitz and Enoch struggling in space. Now, we did watch the trailer of the season, so I'm assuming we're gonna be watching flashbacks on this episode. That's for one simple reason: the trailer is usually out of the premiere of the season, and it seems the premiere, if we go by the trailer, is going to be all about them finding Enoch but without Fitz, and finding the pod but without Fitz. So I'm not sure if we're going to meet Fitz on the premiere of the season, but I'm assuming over here we're going to get a full-on flashback on the second episode of the season, like a flashback to how it all went down, where Fitz went, and what happened to him in the process. Kind of like what we got to watch on the 5th episode of the 5th season, Rewind. And if that were to be the case, then yeah, it's going to be a good callback to the 5th episode of the 5th season, because the two characters that we're talking about over here are basically 2 out of 3 of the characters that played a major role in that episode. Enoch and Fitz in this case, and the third one over there was Hunter. But speaking of the window of opportunity, I'm thinking over here that the window of opportunity is going to be about two things. The first one is an opportunity to find Fitz. So we're talking the Daisy, Jemma, Daviiz, Piper team. And the second one is going to be all about the new Coulson, aka Sarge. And that's the one that's pretty clear, pretty obvious on the synopsis. So the header tells us that all of these people, the S.H.I.E.L.D. team back on Earth, is kind of struggling with the new reality that there's a Coulson out there. Whoever he is, there's a Coulson out there. And at the same time, this same Coulson, Sarge, he's got a plan, he's got a mission, and he wants to complete said mission. And while they are busy licking their wounds from the destruction that we do see on the sneak peek on the premiere, and while they are busy as well kind of struggling with the fact that he's out there, this Coulson person, he's gonna use that to his advantage, move forward as the synopsis does indicate with his mysterious mission. So I'm assuming over here as well that by the end of the second episode of the season, he's probably going to be a few steps ahead. Now moving on to the cast part, there is nothing new to add over here. We do know the main cast of the season. The only one, as I mentioned before, that's been added to this season is Jeff Ward as a series regular, but nonetheless, he's not going to be showing up on the premiere of the season, so let's hope he's going to be showing up on the second episode. The guest starring list though, it does let us know that Brooke Williams, aka Butterfly, is going to be making it back on the second episode. It's got other names as well. Funny enough, Joel Stauffer is not one of them, even though he's kind of mentioned on the synopsis. Joel Stauffer is the guy who plays Enoch, so I'm thinking this is actually missing names, or might be missing names. Now, other names on this list do include Lucas Bryant, and looking the actor up, I do realize he's the same guy standing next to May on the trailer for this season. You know, that scene where Yo-Yo basically starts sprinting. Now, from interviews, we do know that Yo-Yo's gonna have a new flame, that by the beginning of the season, during that 1 year gap, she's basically broken up with Mac. So, yeah, this guy fits the profile because he's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, and he's probably reporting to Mac. Now, another name on this list is Barry Shabaka Hanley, and I'm assuming over here, based on the age of the actor, that he's that doctor, that professor. You know, the doctor from the character descriptions who has issues with everything around him, yet he's got this belief in humanity. So yeah, age-wise, the actor kind of fits the profile. Now we've got 3 more names that I'm not really sure about: Matt O'Leary, Paul Telfer, and Solobamas. I'm not really sure which one is going to be doing what on the series, but I'm almost certain one of them is either Jacko or Pax. You know, the mercenaries I've talked about repeatedly who are going to be appearing on the upcoming season. Most of them, and I'm assuming over here, are probably going to be part of Coulson's crew. Well, the last name over here is Winston James Francis, and he's basically one of the guys on the trailer, and he looks like one of the mercenaries. So yeah, once again, he's going to be part of the Coulson crew. But that though does bring us to the end of this video, so let me know in the comments if there is something that you did notice about this synopsis that I might have missed over here. Let me know as well how excited you are for the return of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 6. Let me know as well if you did like this video by dropping it a much appreciated like, subscribing to this channel, and enable notifications to get updated when I post a new video, publish a new community post, or start a new live stream. And I'm going to be doing a lot of those once the new season starts. But until the next time that you tune in for another one of my videos, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or otherwise, thank you so much for tuning into this one, and have a great day.